How much can £100 buy you at Cheshire Oaks Designer Outlet? I'm your host, Teague Smith, and today we're going to be taking a look at Cheshire Oaks, the designer outlet based just outside of Cheshire. Now, as I mentioned in my last video, I went away for a few days and didn't really allude to where, apart from a few separate individuals knowing personally. However, I didn't just go to Cheshire Oaks to try out different cuisine, that being various burgers. If you want to see out the food that I checked out whilst I was there, I'll leave a link to it in the description down below, and you can go ahead and check that out in your own time. Now, on to the main show. When I went to Cheshire Oaks, we went there with the idea of spending quite a bit of money. Well, I say quite a bit, I like to put myself on a bit of a budget, and, well, the approximate price of everything that I bought was around £100, and so obviously I'm going to be telling you all kind of what you can buy with that, give or take, maybe £10 or so. So, you're probably wondering, well, if you were going for shopping, why did you stay for multiple days? Why did you stay for the 3 days that you did? And to be perfectly honest, I'm not gonna lie, you need a few days to get around the place. It's not it's not a area that you can kind of just go in for a day unless you've got a specific item in mind that you want to buy. There's not really you're going to need a few days to get around, especially if you want to try out some of the restaurants and some of the food places there as well. It is massive, okay? Now, it's split into two parts. You have the initial Cheshire Oaks Designer Outlet, which is this massive sort of oval place with car parking in the middle and some odd restaurants like McDonald's and whatnot. And then you've got another place called the Coliseum. Its name isn't actually that cool, to be honest. Well, I say, it's got a cool name, but it's not actually really that cool. It's kind of just like a row of kind of stores, really, like River Island and Next and whatnot. But apart from that, there's kind of two different areas, and when I talk about spending £100, I'm going to be talking about sort of both of these combined, because that's technically what it is. It's the full combined package. Now, when we went, we stayed in the Travel Lodge, which was sort of on the park, just next to the Coliseum area. And just a little hint, you didn't hear this off me, but if you actually stay in the hotel, they give you a 10% discount coupon at the designer outlet that you can use in some of the stores. Now, bear in mind, this is some of them, and not all of them. And the odd thing is, how do I word this now? The odd thing is, some stores took them in and then didn't later on, which was really odd. Or they say that they're only on specific products from certain areas, even though we used them on the same products from that area earlier. So I don't know if it's a case of they can't actually use them, or they're only valid for a certain time period, or it's just a case of the staff are a bit too lazy to actually check and do the discounts, because yeah, I don't know, I'm not entirely sure what was going on with that, but nonetheless, what can £100 get you? To be honest, I didn't buy a lot. When I went, I kind of went looking around browsing, but I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. When I went in Polo Ralph Lauren, or whatever it's called, I didn't want to spend nearly £300 on a knitted jumper with a stripe going through the centre and just a little logo on the side. Well, I'm not doing that. If you have the money and you want to spend on stuff like that, that's fair enough. But I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna go Joker mode. But I really think consumerism is really quite a big problem these days, and that was including the fact that this is an outlet. And the whole point of the place, the whole point of an outlet, is that they sell them at a reduced price. So you've got to bear in mind that's probably like half the price nearly of what you would be paying. But yeah, I didn't really get a lot. Now, I was looking out for a canvas bag just because I wanted one. I found one, and it was, I forgot what store it was, some random name in a bag shop. But I go in, and apparently it's reduced 70% off. And what do they say? There's no price on it, by the way, so I asked one of the kind of store clerks and say, how much is this? And we check, and they're like, that's £347, and I'm like, well, how much was the bloody original price then? 300 for 70% off. That's quite a lot. I'm not paying £1,000 for a canvas bag that I could order online. Now, let's jump into what I actually got and what £100 can get you. So first off, the main item that I bought that took up majority off the budget was in Sole Trader, and that was these, these lovely pair of boots over here. They were a Caterpillar. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I really wanted some Timberlands. However, I decided not to, because when I walk into Timberlands and I see a bunch of shoes the same colour, the same style, and there's like no difference in them other than like, I don't know, maybe like ankle support, and there's about a £100 difference between them, I'm not doing that. I'm not, there's no point, I'm not doing that. The fact that, like, I see one pair of Timberlands for about 130, and then I see the ones next to them that are the exact same with a slight different style, and they're 230, somehow justifies the price increase for no reason. I don't know if they put something wacky in it, or if it's like steel toe cap, or I don't know. I'm not a shoe producer, but I just think that's a bit of a rip-off, really. So I went with some good old Caterpillar. I actually like Caterpillar shoes. I had them before with my like Chelsea boot sort of style, so I was happy with them. And I think they're a nice colour. But those were £69, and just round that up to 70. Unfortunately, I couldn't use the discount code on them for some odd reason. But still, they were 70. Now, also, some more other items that I got from the actual outlet area. You'll probably see in the background over there that I have a few items, and that is the Pink Sands Yankee candle. I've actually become quite addicted to Yankee candles. You know, I'm not involved in any drugs at all. I'm a clean man, but there's one addiction I have. Yankee candles, and so I just had to get one, and they were half off. They were I believe they were £12 or no, £10, sorry. They were £10.99. So add that on, that's £80 I've spent already, and that's just on one Yankee candle. And that's on a Yankee candle, and obviously the shoes. Now, you also see as well, I've got like a little picture sort of thing there. It's not really a picture, it's a little postcard really. I got two of them. They were in a paper chase, and they were 50p, they were like half price or reduced or whatever. They were 50p, and pretty much I've got one sat right here which I'll just show you. I think they're pretty nice. I think, I don't know, I find them to be quite nice. So I picked them up, and I think they go with the sort of aesthetic of the a little hair floating around down here. And don't mind the voice break. But nonetheless, I got them, so they were an extra £1, quite nice. And really, to sort of top it all off, I also got I went to Whitted there, and they have a bunch of different styles of hot chocolates, coffees, and teas that you can try. They're mainly instant, like tea, instant coffee and all that, with the powder. Nonetheless, they're £6 each, but you have to buy them in sort of a pair for £12. It's a nice little marketing scheme they've got going on. But they have trials there, where you can try out, obviously, you know, do little tests to decide if you want them. And they had English fruit instant tea. And I had this, and I'm not gonna lie, it's really nice. It's a bit like squash, really. It's like juice, and it tastes really nice. And it's a nice drink to have on a refreshing summer's day. Or I haven't tried it warm yet. I've mainly had it just as an iced tea, but I'm sure when it's warm, it's actually quite a nice, refreshing beverage on a nice, cozy day in winter potentially. So it's for all around the year use, but it's nice to have because if you don't have anything else drinking, you can pour a glass of water, put in some of these tablespoons, and that's that. Now, I also got probably the nicest hot drink I have ever had. And that is the Banoffee pie white hot chocolate. This was probably, this is the best thing, okay? If you like them, it's so sweet. I'm a guy who likes a lot of sweet things, and it says put 3 tablespoons in, but I usually put 4 in because I'm a bit of a sweet tooth, and I think it needs an extra boost. But nonetheless, the flavour is so nice. And I've been having this nearly every single day before I go to sleep, just as a nice little hot drink to have, because it tastes so good and it's soothing and it just relaxes me, puts me to rest easy, without a doubt. That came to around £12. So in total, we've spent just over roughly kind of £90, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Now, those were what I bought sort of in the outlet area. Now, if we go over to the Colosseum, I went in the Works, because, why not, eh? It's the Works. So I believe it was, no, not the Works, the Entertainer, that was it. Where we did go in the Works. Nonetheless, we went in the Entertainer, and I picked up, I don't have them with me here, but I picked up some Fugglers. They were selling them for £6 for the large ones each, or £3.50 for kind of like the smaller ones, the little keychain. Not the keychain, they're a lot larger, but they have like the little thing you can put on bags or whatnot. But nonetheless, I picked up 2 of them, which was £7, and overall that kind of takes me up to nearly bang on £100, give or take for food. If I was to include the food on top, for every meal I had, say if it was around £20 each, it was probably 200 in total, including food for them days. But nonetheless, to put it very bluntly, and to kind of sum it up in a conclusion, £100 can't really buy you a lot from this outlet, and I think it's definitely better to bring quite a lot of money with you if you're planning on buying quite a bit. But nonetheless, everything there is pretty much discounted. If you stay in the hotel, you get a nice little discount as well, or they give you a little card for it, and I think I'd definitely go again. Given that it was warm there as well, and there's a lot of things to do there as well, it kind of felt like a mini holiday, even though it was only, you know, a couple of hours drive from where I actually am and still in the UK. So it was nice to go, and in all honesty, I'd probably recommend anyone go. If you've got some spare cash, you want to go somewhere for a few days and not too far away, spend a bit of money, get some nice things, go out, try some new food and meals and whatnot. I think it's a nice place to go to, and I definitely want to go again. But nonetheless, it's been quite a long video, so I'm going to leave it here. I hope you all have enjoyed, so please leave a like and comment down below whatever you want to see next. And as all the famous YouTubers say, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more content like this, because it really, really helps me out. But nonetheless, I hope you all enjoyed. I hope you all have a lovely day. And I'll see you in the next one.